Welcome back to Absolutely Marvel and DC. My name is Benny, that is Dan, that is Sal. We get together on a regular basis to discuss superhero movies, TV shows, sometimes games, sometimes rumors, sometimes discussions. We just basically have a weekly podcast that has multiple episodes where we just talk about all of your favorite stuff and our opinions on it. And we'd love for you to join our family here by clicking that bell, turning on notifications, hitting like, and subscribing to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Flash teaser, and oh ho ho, I got excited!
Yeah, no, I think we got more than I expected from this. Of course, this came from DC Fandom. They showed us an actual clip. Again, another one, like Black Adam, they were like, we don't have like a trailer, like we don't have enough footage, so let's just show you what did you call it, Dan?
A first look.
A first look.
Yeah, and this
Flash.
is just a couple scenes they have, not even spliced together in a proper trailer.
Yeah.
No,
So-
it's just here's a scene, and we got a voiceover, which was also solid, which kind of gives us the premise of the movie.
Does it? Oh yeah, that's Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so my
Flashpoint.
first complaint is, can we not do Flashpoint? Don't do
No.
Origin of Flashpoint. Do something else. Now, I will
Yeah.
say, the DCEU needs a Flashpoint right now. But
Yes.
yeah, no, we already knew that it was going to be Flashpoint. I'm actually shocked they held on to Ezra Miller, and as we saw in The Aquaman, when they held on to Amber Heard. I feel like we're getting to a point where Hollywood's just ignoring cancel culture.
Yep.
They're just like, you know what? Whatever. Let the courts sort it out.
Right.
We're going to hire actors, okay?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
you guys are canceling every known actor at this point.
I definitely get this kind of like, nah, we're just gonna not do that anymore.
yeah, we're just
Attitude
going to keep
from
our
Hollywood.
people that we've cast and are locked in for multiple movies. And
Yeah, I understand that he like choke slammed a woman, but like let me explain something to you. It's really complicated if I have to recast, and it's already complicated. Like I need him to change casting for other things that weren't canceled. So please, just butt out. And it's like, okay, you multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, I'll leave you alone. But let's leave the elephant in that room for a minute and
Okay,
just talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
this trailer.
I just
First-
wanted to mention it
Yes.
real quick.
No,
'cause
it's
I
fair because you can't not
Right.
not talk about it.
And the reason I wanted to bring it up is I'm happy that we're just keeping Ezra Miller for the sake of some kind of continuity. DCEU is already out the window with like what is in canon, what isn't. Is the Batman in canon? We don't even know anymore. Is Joker in canon? I don't know. That guy says it isn't, but this guy says it is. I don't.
Yeah, no, we don't know. And what's even more complicated, well, because Joker takes place in a time when Robert Pattinson would have been 8, so it's like, oh, he could be the Joker. Like, no.
But in the Batman trailer, we'll discuss it over there. There's Jokers, so who the hell knows anymore?
Yeah,
But anyway,
no.
let's go back to Flash because that's what we're here
Flash.
for.
And that's that's actually the tone of the trailer, where it's like, okay, we want to talk about Flash, but like I can't help but keep talking about Batman.
Yes, and we're gonna get to that. So
Yeah.
right at the beginning, I feel like we already have like the first scene is this taxi, which
Yeah.
I assume is supposed to be a taxi.
Yeah,
But like I've never seen a Prius taxi, but anyway, a taxi.
well, it's in the Batman 89 universe, so
But there's two Ezra Millers getting out of the car. Did you catch that?
you know, I didn't realize it then, but I did notice it in the wide shot when we see like at least 3 characters on screen, and I was like, Ezra Miller has a really weird face. So I'm like, is that Ezra
what I
Miller, or is that
thought.
just like a weird looking person because Ezra Miller's a weird looking person?
I'm so glad I'm not alone
right?
there. Like that's the exact same thought I had. I was like, I mean, it looks like it could be him. Like they maybe, but I can't tell because he looks
Yeah.
so unique in just different like lighting.
Yeah, exactly. or his ever changing haircuts. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, so there is two Ezra Millers getting out of the car. It doesn't really show very much other than he's obviously starting up the Batcave. That's what I
Yes.
think is going on there in that
Yeah.
first scene. And then we see Flashpoint. He runs back in time. This is our first look at the suit.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I'd like the glowy gold, but I like the glowy gold. Like,
Yeah. I like the idea that it powers up and like dims down when he's not being fast anymore.
right, like it's channeling the electricity, so it's not just sparking off him.
The only problem I have is that it looks like it's going to be a fully CG suit, which DC just can't do.
Right.
What do you mean? Green Lantern was great.
Exactly. Exactly.
Dan, what do you think? Because you're our cosplay Grant Gustin here, so
Yes, totally. Well, my first thought, honestly, when I saw the highlights, my first thought was New 52 Teen Titans.
yeah,
Like
yeah, those suits.
it kind of had that vibe, and I was like, wait a second. I will say, if it's completely CG, I'm going to be kind of bummed because I feel like with the running that there could be some weird clashing with CG. And I mean, we already have it in like the Flash show where they're like running in place and you're like, okay, there's clearly something off. And I feel like a CG suit might run into that same problem.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's going to be half and half because he wore the suit in Justice League.
Yeah.
Was
And
it
he
this
wore it in
exact
CW.
one that they did?
No, this is
like,
alterations to it, but I don't
Okay.
think they're going to go full CG after having a physical suit.
That's what I was kind of thinking, and just kind of do CG accents on it.
Yeah.
Which
Well, 'cause
I would
there
be
is a
very
shot.
okay with that.
There's a shot where you see him with his cowl on, and it's like that's a suit. Like he's
Yeah.
wearing a mask.
Oh yeah. Was it like 40 seconds into this trailer?
Exactly.
He's looking up at something with the cowl on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is a bat suit. There was a
probably
Well,
is.
so yeah, I think it is because if you go to like the 42 seconds, those are Batman boots with the lightning bolt on them,
Yeah.
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
going to lead to.
The other
Then we get the
Ezra-
full body suit, and then we get the 3 Ezra Millers. Now, what I don't. First, before we get to the 3 Ezra Millers, let's talk about the Batman. That
Yeah, hold
is the Michael Keaton cowl.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because he can't turn his head.
Yes.
I think he will now, by the way, because the Affleck cowl looks like it can't turn, but does very fluidly. So I think they're like, no, it looks like that, but it can move now. Like I think they figured it out.
Am I on my own here, kind of hoping it doesn't? And like it truly is that one where he's like,
I'm
"Let me
hoping it is
turn
the classic
fully."
one.
Yeah.
Just so you know that it's him. No, I don't think Michael Keaton would have agreed to that a second time.
Right.
Especially at what is he, like 65 now? He's getting up there.
Yeah. But he looks and sounds great.
And then, of course, we get the 3 flashes. Now, Dan, do you see what me and Sal have seen on this?
Hold on. Are they 3 flashes? Or, I thought
two
you just
flashes.
told
2
me it's-
flashes, my bad. It's 2 flashes
Okay.
and Supergirl. Yeah.
I'm like, you just told me it wasn't 3, and now you're throwing me off here, Benny. Are we talking about the different suit and the fact that we've got the yellow lightning bolt versus the white with the lightning bolt?
We are, but Sal, do you want to tell him?
No, go ahead.
The yellow lightning bolt's painted over a Batman symbol. People have zoomed in and cropped it. It's over
Yep.
a Batman symbol.
Oh, so they were legitimately spray painting a bat suit, and okay, that
Yeah.
is awesome.
It looks like
I can't see that in the HD of the clip that I'm looking at, but
No.
I'm glad some people investigated that because that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, in Ezra Miller B, I guess.
Is that what we're going to call him?
Yeah. It looks like it looks like the Batman Returns suit, which is like, oh, that's kind of fun.
I'm
pretty
excited
cool.
about this, but I do have a problem. Like, this is my concern with the movie.
Okay.
For the Flash's first on-screen big movie premiere,
Yes.
we have Batman as Supergirl.
right.
And this trailer is very much telling you we have Batman at least. Like, Supergirl's kind of
yeah.
there, but
It's a blink and you'll miss it moment. Yeah.
what do you think about this? As much as I've wanted a Flash Batman movie, I kind of wanted a Flash movie first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did too. I mean, I wanted to see a Flash movie. You know, what would they do with a Flash movie? We don't know yet, but Flash has become this kind of multiversal tether to the DC universe over the last 10 years, and so it's like, he was early, like more longer than that, but like they've really leaned into it over the last 10 years. They're like, no,
Yeah.
Flash is the glue that keeps everything together. He can connect everything. He is no longer his own character. He's in every other book, and it's like, yeah, that's what he is in this. Like, they're using him, and so they're gonna do it.
As a Flash fan, I always make the joke, because we watch a lot of CW Flash, that the problem with the Flash is the answer is always run faster. Just run faster, run faster, run faster.
Yep.
And that's the issue with the Flash. The Flash has one power, and that's always going to be the answer. Run faster or travel through time, or run a little bit faster or travel through time.
Yep.
And very few writers even explore the idea that he can think fast, he can phase through walls, he can do a lot of other things. It's always broiling down to running really, really fast.
Yes.
So I don't know what else they could have done other than really lean into the multiversal glue that holds the crisis together, like you said.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of just wish we had a Flash, even if you had multiple Flashes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Batman's going to take too much of the focal point. Supergirl's fine. Other superheroes would have been fine, but Batman.
I think Batman's gonna steal the show, but I
Yeah.
don't think that he's gonna be the focal point. I think the fact that like they made sure to show us Barry's mom, and it's gonna be Flashpoint. Like Flashpoint, the story, it has a lot of Batman in it, but he doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
it's really all about Barry and his struggle against Eobard, which I think is going to be Barry B. Like I think that Ezra Miller B is Eobard Thawne.
That's what they're going to do with it.
interesting.
That'd be an interesting idea. Way to
That
do
he's
it.
he's like a sheep amongst the wolves. He's like, oh yeah, I'm a Flash too. Haha.
My
I hate
only
you, Barry.
My only hope with that is that they don't like he changes form so they're physically different.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
Right.
every movie's just going to be Ezra Miller versus Ezra Miller.
He does that like in the comic. Like when Eobard first appears, or rather when they retcon that he first appeared, Eobard changes his own appearance to look like Barry.
yeah.
So, but when he gets beat hard enough, it like wears away. So I think we're gonna get that. I think it's gonna be like because it's gonna be expensive to make two Ezra Millers. So we're gonna
Yeah.
need a scene where we don't have that anymore. And so
Right.
they're gonna do that where it's like he gets punched so hard that like all the plastomorph surgery falls off. And we get the actor who's playing a Eobard Thawne, which will be spoiled because someone will check IMDb like
Do
a
you
month
thi-
before the movie comes out.
Do you think that that's why they're doing the yellow paint on
Yes.
the suit? Like because that's a hard yellow. That's not Flash
yeah.
yellow. That's like an Eobard Thawne yellow.
When I saw the yellow lightning bolt, I went, "Oh, Reverse Flash."
That's what I
And,
thought too. But then when I started looking more into it, I was like, oh no, they're painting things over. And
Yeah, no.
I'm actually also really curious what the plan is with Supergirl.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
why is she being introduced here and not getting her own thing involving Superman?
don't
Or
know.
is this a way to kind of move away from Man of Steel? Not fire Henry Cavill.
No.
We just won't go back to Henry Cavill for a while.
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm excited about this movie just as a classic Flash fan. I want to see what they're going to do. Final verdicts, guys?
I'm excited. Looks fun.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm glad that going back to the Batman thing, 'cause I didn't really chime in there, that I'm glad that they are doing it as Flashpoint where he fits in the story and it's not we need people to see this, let's throw Batman into the movie. So like at least we're getting a story one. I'll say I kind of wish it was Flash and not another Flashpoint, but we've already discussed that. All around, I'm excited for the movie. So
Only thing I'm happy about them doing Flashpoint as a live action is now they have literally done Flashpoint in every form of media humanly possible.
Yep.
So there's no way we're
Some
getting
twice.
it again.
Yeah. No, there's no Sirius XM radio play yet.
oh
So let's get on that. I will also toss this out there. If this is successful and people are really hyped for Batman, like Michael Keaton Batman, I hope that this allows us to get Batman 5.
What do you mean? Oh, like
That
a
we-
Michael
that we get a
Keaton?
Michael Keaton sequel. Like that we get like the real Batman 3.
Yeah.
Ah,
They go,
that'd be cool.
well, people like it. Michael Keaton's old. Like, if he wants to do it and people want to watch it, let's do another one. Like, set in that universe. No nonsense. Maybe it
I
opens
mean,
with
at
them
the-
being like, Barry Allen, show me the multiverse. Who cares? But anyway, I'm fighting Jeff Goldblum as the Scarecrow. Like,
I mean, WB is playing that game finally, where they're
Right?
just like, you
Yeah.
know what? All bets are off. We don't have to worry about continuity. They're embracing the multiverse, which I am happy for. I
Yes.
just wish the comics would keep it clear what's what. That's just
Yeah.
Why don't you put like a label on the comics? Main continuity. Don't bother,
dude,
Like,
where is that? That's a good idea.
a simple stamp? DC Earth 1. DC
used to- yeah.
Earth 59, and then we'll go. Oh, Batman the Imposter's not in continuity.
Right.
Anyway, that's a whole different rant.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. But yeah, hype.
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 Hype. All right, this has been Absolutely Marvel at DC. We talk about your favorite superhero TV shows, movies on a frequent basis, daily videos in a podcast format. If you want to join our little family here, if you want to be one of the, we got to name them. What are we going to call them? The Absolute Army. If you want to join the Absolute Army, subscribe to the channel, click that bell, get your notifications, and we'll see you next time right here.